what I do credit the products for is basically keeping me alive. I really hope that everybody feels better. I want everyone to have really good mental health. And if this is the avenue for you to be able to do that, then all the better. Hello everyone, I'm excited to get on here today and talk about the Amare Global Fundamentals Pack. So we're gonna go from a journey of me being having anxiety and being depressed, and go all the way to where I am today, where I am totally thriving and feeling amazing. But it was not an instantaneous journey, and we're gonna talk about a little bit why that was and what can be done instead in case you're looking for a little bit more immediate results. So the Fundamentals Pack consists of Mentabiotics, which has probiotic strains specifically for stress resilience and mood support and reducing anxiety. There's MentaSync, which is the product that primes the communication between the gut and the brain to be optimized and helps boost your immune system. And then there's MentaFocus, which, as the name implies, helps with focus, memory, and reduces brain fog. So I started the Fundamentals Pack over a year ago. And as I mentioned at the time, I was really anxious, depressed, and I was in a really bad spot. I was in a difficult living situation, and unfortunately for me, that living situation was still the case, 8 months later. So I think if I had started the products outside of that I would have gotten faster results. But due to the fact that I was in a really high stress environment, that made my results come a little bit slower.
Okay, so this chart will help explain why it can take a little bit longer for some people to see results on something like the Fundamentals Pack. When I started, I was starting on this left side. I had depression and anxiety, and that's at a really low point on this spectrum. And therefore, it took much longer for me to see results on the Fundamentals Pack than maybe somebody that's in that middle category that's just experiencing fatigue, the brain fog, the bad skin. They are gonna, have a little bit less of an imbalance than somebody that's starting at that left with, mental illness or chronic disease. And therefore, it'll take, as somebody in that middle category, a little bit less time for the products to get you to where everybody wants to be. Everybody wants to be over at this right side, this optimized, where you have energy, you feel happier, your mind is sharper. That is the optimized mental wellness that all of us are seeking. And that can come on this Fundamentals Pack. Wherever you're starting on the continuum, if you give the products enough time, you can get to this optimized point.
The one thing I wanted to add in my experience was that even though I wasn't happy and joyful like I was hoping right away and having that optimized side that we showed, what I do credit the products for is basically keeping me alive. I think that if I hadn't been on the Fundamentals Pack during this really high stress time in my life, that was a really difficult situation that just wasn't ending, that I would have been more suicidal, and who knows. But I do credit the products with keeping me alive. We'll never know if I hadn't been on them what would have happened, but I'm grateful that I had them. I know that I was better off, that even though I wasn't thriving immediately, again, it took time, and it took getting out of that, really bad situation. If you have bad living circumstances, these products aren't obviously gonna, make all your problems disappear, but they provide stress resilience. They help lower cortisol in your body so that whatever stress you're dealing with, that you can manage it better. For me, if you're looking for a faster way to feel a little bit better emotionally, Amare has a different product called Edge, and it is thebomb.com. Pretty much everybody gets results right away on this product, and it mainly helps with 3 things. It helps with mood, motivation, and metabolism. And you get more energy by balancing your blood sugar levels, and it improves your mood. It has 3 basic ingredients, just 3 plant ingredients, and they each are combined in this way to help with those things. And it's literally amazing. Pretty much everybody feels better on it right away. So I love the Fundamentals Pack. It's great at seeding and rebalancing your microbiome to have many health benefits and stress resilience and focus and immune system support, but it does take time to see those results. So I really recommend combining something like this if you're needing that with something like Edge, if you're looking for something that will help you feel better now. So that's my review of the Fundamentals Pack. And if you would like to order, there is a link in the information below. But if you heard about this from someone else, talk to that friend, order from them. But I hope this review helped you, and I really hope that everybody feels better. I want everyone to have really good mental health. And if this is the avenue for you to be able to do that, then all the better. So cheers, everyone.